Lord said? Come on.
That ye say, we shall be as the heathen.
That we shall be as the heathen. You know what a heathen is? A heathen is not a non-believer in the Bible like the churches teach you. A heathen is someone who is outside of that sign, who is outside of the nation of Israel. So a Chinese would be classified as a heathen. A white man or a white woman would be classified as a heathen. Chinese, Japanese, Africans, East Indians, these are all heathens. The Lord said we try to be like the heathens in our mind. One more time from the beginning.
Good.
Come on.
And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all.
Come on.
That he say.
That we say, the so-called Negroes, all the way down to the Mexicans, the real Jews, we say in our minds, come on.
We would be as the heathen.
We're going to be like the white man. We're going to be like an African. We're going to follow these different customs, and we're going to be who we're not. That's what we say in our minds. But the Lord said it's not going to come to pass. Come on.
As the families of the country.
See, now who's the families of the country? The other nations around us. We try to be like them. We try to have their customs. Why is a black woman celebrating Mother's Day? Where's that in the Bible? What's the origin of Mother's Day? Last week, it was the 4th of July. What does the 4th of July have to do with the so-called blacks and Hispanics? What position did the black man play in 1776? What condition was he in? Was not the black man a slave in 1776? He was a slave. But yet, that's a holiday commemorating the independence of so-called Americans who stole this land, by the way, from the North American Indians. You understand? That was a day commemorating their independence from the British. But at the same time, the so-called black man, he didn't have independence. He was a slave. The so-called black woman, she was being raped during that time. You understand? She was being raped during that time. So why is a black man or a black woman or a Hispanic man or a Hispanic woman celebrating Independence Day? Read it again from the beginning. There you go. That's what the Lord is talking about right here.
32.
Read it again.
And that which cometh into your mind.
The Lord said, that which cometh into your mind, come on.
Shall not be at all.
The Lord said, it ain't going to be at all. You ain't going to think or believe what you want to believe, and it's going to happen. Come on.
That he said.
That we say as a people, come on.
We will be as the heathen.
We're going to be as the heathen, like the white man, or as the African. Come on.
As the families of the country.
Come on.
To serve wood and stone.
To serve wood and stone. You know what that wood and stone was back then? Pagan gods. Today, this is your pagan god. This is your pagan god. Is that Jesus? That ain't Jesus. This is your pagan god today. We serve pagan gods. You know, idols. There you go, brother. Idols. Give me the color of Christ real quick. Basic scripture. 2017, and the black man and the black woman is still serving pagan gods. I'm not going to touch you. That's beautiful. You understand? But now, when you... What's your nationality?
My nationality?
Yeah, are you Puerto Rican?
Hispanic with Israeli.
Israeli, where's your father from?
Israel.
Meaning, where's that sign at?
Not your fake Jews, the one that got a slave.
Okay, so you mean a black man?
Yes.
So-called black. That's beautiful. But now you got to put on this on a different level. You know, you can wear this all day, but you got to.
I'm in that level.
Okay, that's beautiful then, sister. You got to not to be offensive, but you got to get this dark again. It says hair.
No, that's just natural like that.
Oh, really?
I do nothing about it.
That's beautiful then. But put more of this on though. Put more on. Grow on.
Believe me, I did my Nazarite vows and everything.
Nazarite vows?
Yeah.
What's a Nazarite vow? What do you mean by that?
Those are the real people that wear the dreads for real.
No. Give me number 6. Yeah, number 6. The vow of Nazarite was for Israelites. And it didn't say to wear not comb your hair, so not to cut your hair for a certain amount of time. And that vow was for a certain amount of time. You know when you read that, you're supposed to cut your hair after a certain amount of time and burn it. But you're supposed to let your hair grow. No razor is supposed to touch your hair. Didn't it say? Which means no. That's what the scripture.
No razor, no nothing.
But it's supposed to grow.
Right. It's gone already.
And it's for a man too. I believe it's for a man.
No, they told me it's for a man.
It's for a man. Read that real quick.
Give it to me, but without the man.
Let me read it for you. Number 61.
61.
Numbers chapter 6, verse 1.
Come with you, big man.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying.
The Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, come on.
Speak unto the children of Israel,
come on,
and say unto them,
come on,
whether either men or women shall separate themselves to take a vow of a Nazarene to separate himself unto the Lord.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Come on.
Brother, what's he reading
Because
from?
he shall separate himself from wine and strong drinks, and
Wine.
shall drink no vinegar of wine or vinegar of strong drink, neither shall he drink any liquor of grapes, nor eat moist grapes off or dry.
Right. So when did you take this vow?
Where?
When did you take this vow?
Oh, a couple of years ago.
So your hair should be a lot longer than
It
this.
was out to here.
But you cut it. So you no longer taking that vow then.
No, I had to. I had to cut it. Not put blades that they burn it through.
You cut your hair.
Somebody else did.
I'll come back to you. What's that? What's that, brother?
What book is he reading?
The Bible.
Remember that it's different from men
Holy
and
Bible.
women.
Bible.
The Holy Bible.
By
That's
who?
the whole of
The King
Bible.
James
You're
1611.
doing the King James version.
What's that? No, it's not King James version.
You said
Either.
King James?
No,
You
listen to
just
me.
said King James.
You gonna listen to me?
Okay,
I said King James. Listen, can I?
I said nothing. Go ahead. I just opened my mouth and you got scared. Go ahead.
So I got scared now, and you trap me up. You feel good. You trap me up, right?
Let me go. No.
I like it.
So let me explain.
Go ahead.
The King James version doesn't mean he wrote his version. You're a problem, man. You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
listening to him. I'm going along with you.
All right,
Come
bro.
on, don't
Listen,
take it personal.
I'm not taking it personal. I've been doing this a long time, and I know.
I've been doing it for a long time.
No, what you been doing a long time?
Don't worry about
What you been doing? Was King James a white man or a black
What you
man?
doing for a long
Was
time?
King James? I'm educating my people on what the Bible's
Okay,
talking
was
about.
King James
Was King James a black man or a white man?
English King James.
English King James.
Pedophile, the one who liked the kid.
What proof
mean
you
that
have of
one?
that?
You talking about that one?
No, I'm not talking about
Okay,
that
so
one.
what I'm
That's the one.
asking you about,
That's the one. That's the lie. That's the lie. That's the lie that's taught
What
to
about
you.
the Ethiopian text?
What about? We don't care about the Ethiopian text. That's not God's word. Ethiopian
What about the
text.
Aramaic text?
Yeah, we don't care about that. We care about this right here. All people understand. That's what it is. All right, you have a good time.
Brother, we go. Real men don't run. Real men don't run.
Don't run. Real men don't run.
Say something, bro.
You know the problem with all people? You know the problem with black folks? Let's say black people that want to trap. The problem with black folks, they like to come out here and act like they know something. First of all, he don't know nothing about King James.
That's what he heard.
King James was a black man. His mother was Mary Queen of Scotland. Anybody know history know King James was black. Okay? We got a lot of archaeologists who proving King James was black. They used to compare King James as a dark Solomon, right? King James' father was Lord Darnley. Lord Darnley was a black man that ruled Scotland at one time. The problem with black men, they always come out here and talk about, it's a King James Bible. King James did not write the Bible. King James, he authorized the translation, and then they put his name and said King James Version. King James did not write the Bible. See what I'm saying? Because when you read the Bible condemns the so-called European of wickedness they're doing. If King James was a white man, he would authorize, he would make sure the translator take it out, right? The man was black. But he's saying that he's a King James, the British King James. The problem with the brother, they don't know nothing about the British history, man. When you read the history of Britain, all the British, the Scottish, King James came from the Stuart family of Scotland. The man was black. Mary Queen of Scotland was a black woman. You don't know nothing about King James. But the problem with black men like that, some of them never read a book in their damn life. And they always come up here trying to push like they know something. See? While the Scottish, they're laughing at them like a bunch of clowns, man. King James was black. His mother was a black woman. And his father was black. Lord Darnley was a black man. But the problem with our people, they always come out here pushing stuff that they have no understanding of.
All that man was a megaphone.
Yes, right. And then they talk about it, once the brother. Then they talk about the Aramaic and stuff. You know what I mean? The Geese. The Aramaic, they know something like Ethiopian Bible.
Was black our whole time.
Yeah. Exactly. There's many books proving King James was black. There's many documents out there proving the man was a black man. But the problem with people, black men always come out here and don't know the damn thing. 95% black don't read. I gotta be real. They don't read for nothing, man. They rather kill each other, but they rather come out here and try to prove us wrong. And they never read a book in their damn life, man. But black men read his book of magazine or damn Beyonce, Ebony magazine. They don't read no real book, brother. They don't read no real book. The Scotty know King James was black.
I might have some literature in that carbon. That's a picture of King James. This is one of many.
That's Dinkins. Looking at David Dinkins.
King James.
Curly hair.
There's many pictures that show that King James is a black man.
Real religion. So who's a real Christ?
Many pictures.
White or is he black?
Yeah, but the problem is, you know what really messed up black history, right? When the so-called white men took over Europe during the time of the Renaissance, right? When the Ottoman Turk came into power in 1453, they changed all the black image from black to white. Everybody now, 2017, They got all nothing but white image. But the brother showing you that it shows you right.
Bible that Jesus was a color of bronze.
Exactly.
With
with woolly hair. Yes, exactly. And when you look up where people with woolly hair, guess who popped up? Black folks, black and Hispanic.
Cotton hair.
Here we go.
Exactly.
We get clowns like that all the time. So we do our research. We print it on paper for you. Check it out. King James was a black, so-called black man. Research it yourself. Don't be like an idiot like that brother over there. Research it. You know. What's that? He want to know or you want to know? He want to know or you want to know? What's your question, brother? What's your question, brother? I didn't hear you. She said, or you asking a question? I can't hear you. We fled into Africa. Right. We fled into Africa. We come from Jerusalem. From Jerusalem. Let me ask you a question. Look up here. Look up here. Look up here.
That's what Allah told me. We
a long time ago. But look up here. I'm gonna show you how. Let's see where her mind is at. Jesus Christ, was he a black man? Jesus Christ. Is this Jesus Christ? So was Jesus Christ a black man? They say, I'm asking you, what do you believe? Look up here, Pam. I'm talking to you. Do you believe Jesus Christ was a black man or a white man? Look up, bro. So I'm gonna bring you.
Probably smells.
Yeah. Look up here, brother man. Look up here, brother man. I'm gonna explain it to you. Jesus Christ, give me Isaiah 1:7. Jesus Christ, all right, big brother. Jesus Christ was a man of color. He was a Jew from the tribe of Judah. There's 12 tribes in the nation of Israel. Jesus Christ was from the tribe of Judah. Look up here, brother. Look up here. Brother man. Brother, listen, man. Listen, don't let her take you off. Listen, I want you to listen. I want you to listen, man. But she's not, she'll catch up eventually.
Yeah.
Just let her talk. Jesus Christ was from the tribe of Judah. There's 12 tribes in the nation of Israel, from Judah all the way down to Issachar. When we broke God's commandments, God said we would have to flee out of Jerusalem. Jerusalem was going to be turned out by the Roman soldiers, by the Romans that occupied the land. So what we did, we fled into Africa. But not just one part of Africa, various parts of Africa include, look up, wow, I don't know, various parts of Africa, as well as Europe. That's how we know King James was a black man. That's how we know we have blacks in Spain, the Moors. That's why we have blacks in Germany. That's why you have the Russian Madonna in Russia. Our history just doesn't reside just in Africa. It's just that the bulk of us ran mainly to the west coast of Africa. You understand? So you had Africans who sold black Jews or so-called black people, one group of black people who was a completely entirely different nation, selling another nation who are the Jews to so-called white people.
Wow.
Now I made a statement to you earlier. If you don't believe me, think spiritually. If you see authentic Africans in this city, they don't have the same spirit or mannerism we have. Even the curses that we would be on the bottom and all nations would rule over us. Africans have businesses. They have their own place in the UN. The so-called Negroes don't have all that. You have ghettos, you have slums, you have hard times. You understand? You have something? You understand? So these people, along with the Hispanics, are the real Jews. The Hispanics, you notice a lot of what they call immigrants, migrate to this country, or somehow end up in this country. Why is it in the black community, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and Mexicans mainly live amongst our people? Why don't Japanese and Chinese, who they consider foreigners, end up in the hood with the so-called blacks? Because these so-called Hispanics are God's chosen people as well. They're special people as well. The Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, you're not going nowhere without us. You're going to be with us wherever we go, because that's part of the curse.
Part of the curse, you think?
It's a curse. The so-called black man and black woman, they're cursed until Christ comes back, a man of color. That's why we're in the condition that we're in. And believe it or not, white scholars know this. White scholars know this. They teach, a lot of Africans know this. We have met them that agree to what we're teaching, and they've been taught it themselves by their fathers or men of that's in a high position. position spiritually, so-called spiritually. Read that real quick. Isaiah 1 verse 6.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 7.
Come on.
Your country is desolate.
Now the Lord is saying to these people here, your country is desolate. Why? Because the Lord prophesied that we would be kicked out of our country by the Romans. The Lord warned us if we didn't live a righteous lifestyle, that curses would come on us. So the Lord said, your country is desolate. Come on.
Your city is burned with fire.
And your cities are burned with fire. Who did this? Mainly the Romans. It happened a few times, but mainly the Romans. It's called the diaspora. It happened in 70 AD. We were chased out of Jerusalem by the Romans. Come on.
Your land, strangers devour in your presence.
Your land, strangers devour it in your presence. Who are these strangers that's devouring our land or had devoured our land? Heathens, non-Jews, mainly the Romans. Come on.
As it is desolate, as overthrown by strangers.
See? And that's what happened to us. Now you got the so-called white people claiming to be Jews in that land. Now they're in that land. And now you believe you're Africans. You believe that you're Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, all the labels that the white man gave you.
You know President Jimmy Carter, right? You know Jimmy Carter is one thing that made him very intelligent. President Jimmy Carter, he's not stupid. He have a book out there called The End to Apartheid, right? When they interviewed Jimmy Carter, he said that, what? No, okay, that's what you think. When they interviewed Jimmy Carter, he said that he have a book called The End to Apartheid. He said that